Cardinals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Miles Mikolas, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He will lead this one off today. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, the mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Martinez facing back to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher,
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Striding into the box, number 8, and they're runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Hero, Darryl Parker behind it.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Matt Carpenter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Belt has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that could swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
He's set. The 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on. So striding forward now, Kevin Pilar. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Here's Joe Panik. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pilar at third with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Panik is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more, and he is in there.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, settling in now, Matt Wieters. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Paddock. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they still lead it 3-2. Next to bat for the Giants, number 5, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 5.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter.
At the plate, number 8. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the third out. Giants down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
First pitch
Matt
on its way.
Carpenter.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A base hit in his first trip.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
This is foul right side. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Longoria at second. Pilar at first. One gone. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 5 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
And now that will hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. And he's back into second here safely.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So stepping in, Miles Michaelis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Giants 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Brandon Belt. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Wieters over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
for
5.
another chance. Number 5. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Buster Posey now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So coming to the plate, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. DeYoung leads off second with nobody out. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not one but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar's there. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Stepping into the box, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher,
Stepping in,
39.
Miles Michaelis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and that's the 3rd out. Another good inning for the Cardinals, as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, number 8. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan.
So striding in, Evan Longoria. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. Standing in, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner is in from second. Pillar ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Giants 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Matt Carpenter is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Number 5 is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 11-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Fowler has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number
Digging
5.
in, number 5. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left field. O'Neill waits on it, and the inning is over. Giants down in. Trevor Gott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it, though, 11-4.
Leading off for the Giants.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. DeYoung has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, number 8. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Wieters is there. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. And now back to the leadoff spot for the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and both offenses are taking advantage.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. To third. Up with it is Longoria. And there are 2 away now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Goldschmidt isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left on. Digging in, Brandon Crawford starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing, and he pops him up. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Joe Panik. Hopped up, Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 on its way. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time, and it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, grounded softly down the line toward first. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stephen Vogt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Who's hitting for the Giants? Number 21, Stephen Vogt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Panik is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 12-4 is the final in this game. St. Louis played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Miles Michaelis earns the victory on the mound. Madison Bumgarner allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Miles Michaelis. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.
People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Come and see me, After 3 consecutive trips to the NLCS, including a 2016 World Series win that ended a 108-year championship drought, it's a privilege to feel disappointed at only making the wild card round in 2018. As 2019 dawns, perspective is the word of the day. This is a team that finished second in ERA, fourth in runs scored, and won 95 games. The Cubs should be on any short list of championship contenders, and if anything, should enter the new year with motivation to prove that last year's sluggish finish was nothing more than a blip for a team that has the talent to bring another World Series back to Wrigleyville.
You look so serious. When I was 17, my father let me know life isn't fun and games. I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started.
Thank you for tuning into our opening day coverage from Globe Life Park as the Chicago Cubs open up the season on the road against the Texas Rangers. And as we're just moments away from first pitch, let's check in with Heidi Watney about the Cubs' outlook for 2019.
Matt, I was able to pay a visit to the clubhouse before the game, and amongst the players that I talked to, there was a lot of enthusiasm about this season finally getting underway. To be frank, after the way their 2018 campaign ended with a division tiebreaker loss, followed by a loss in the NL wildcard game, opening day couldn't come soon enough for this club. Veteran skipper Joe Maddon stressed the importance of this team putting those disappointments behind them so they can focus on the challenge ahead, noting that the rest of the NL Central appears to have only gotten stronger in the offseason. Still, a win here on opening day would be a great first step for a team looking to once again be the class of the division.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Adur is there from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the second out. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a high strike there, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. His past history against John Lester. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs. Digging in now, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 5.
In now, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Odor calls for it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Minor sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play. Here's Rognadodor now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and Jeffrey Springs is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Rizzo.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop. Javier.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. It's a run on. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now Lester's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Cabrera, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about it. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fastball in there for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Line drive to center field. To Shields. Patrolling center. Makes the play. 1 out. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 44.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the 2nd runner around third. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'll say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front, 5-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Delino DeShields.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Late square, and this is popped up. Lester is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
Now
1 away.
The designated hitter.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
In now, Rougned Odor. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now Lester's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys, that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
And that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Chu over at second. Andres at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day. But what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.